From the outside, this looks like another luxury condo in KLCC. You see the name, you see the towers.
But living here is actually quite different from what most people expect. So today we are not just walking through the unit. I want to share with you why this place is planned the way it is and who it is for.
Now, a lot of luxury homes, right, focus on size or the finishes or how impressive they are when you walk in. This unit, it takes a very, very different approach. It is designed for people who don't live in Kuala Lumpur full-time and who do want to deal with property issues every time when they arrive. So in this case, right, the owner actually owns 2 units on the same floor, a 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom, connected by a single private lift lobby.
Most development will tell you they have private lift lobby, but once you step out from the lift, it feels like a normal corridor. Here, this entire space is air-con, is finished like a hotel interior and shared by just 2 units. We even have an artwork in the lift lobby area. This space gives you some time to pause before you enter. And because both units are owned by a same family, so this is literally like your own private lift lobby area.
Okay, let's start with the 1-bedroom first. Now, this unit isn't meant to feel like a small unit or just a studio. Before we head to the living area, on my left-hand side, this would be the powder room, where your guests can use this instead of using the one in your bedroom. And wow, look at the living area. It's generously sized. You have a sitting area here as your workplace, 80-inch TV, and a lot of statement pieces as well. This is one thing that you don't compromise on the furniture, okay? So if you're staying here long term, it feels really comfortable. But what defines this living area is definitely the views, my dear friends. Okay, you have views of the Twin Towers and the floor-to-ceiling windows that brings in a lot of natural light to your unit as well. And the kitchen here, right, this is clearly something designed for people who are actually cooks. So the layout is practical, ventilation is proper, and the workflow here makes sense. Of course, you have a double fridge here by Bosch. Double fridge, and at the bottom, right, it's actually a double freezer as well. Yeah, because you have all the high-end appliances as well by Gaggenau. You have wine chiller. You have your kitchen fittings by Franke. Then they're also using an incinerator as well. Okay, Hood and Hob by Gaggenau. Fantastic. And let's head into the bedroom. Because this bedroom is placed at the back of the unit, so even if there's people in the living area, right, this space still feels very, very quiet. And of course, it shares the same views as well as the living area. And you have your ensuite bathroom here as well. Double vanity sink, right, a sitting shower, rain shower. This works very well as a private unit for a couple, an adult child, or even as your own personal space as well for the owners, right? But I guess it's very common for branded residents to have so much space in your living area, your bedroom. They even have a bathtub in the bathrooms, right? But for normal residents, normal luxury residents, it's not so spacious, it's not so planned out actually. Now, if this 1-bedroom already feels complete, right? The next unit I'm going to show you, right? This is where everything will scale up. Let's go.
Let's check out the 2-bedrooms unit. The 2-bedroom is a 1,006 square feet unit. The design of the unit is the living space and the bedrooms are well separated to give more privacy. In the living area, where we have the kitchen area, living room, and dining area, so when you entertain, the guests can still have a nice conversation with you while enjoying the view outside the window, where we have a nice swimming pool and also KL 118 building as the background. The 2nd bedroom works well as a guest room or a room for a close family member. It is very spacious, it can fit king-size bed, and it has a very, very nice light come into the units. Let's check out the master bedroom.
Yes, so master bedroom, right? Before we go into the master bedroom, on my left here, this is also the powder room where your visitors can use, so it doesn't need to intrude the privacy of the ensuite bathroom. Now, let's come inside the master bedroom here. Come, Irene, you can go first. Ladies first. Now, as you can see, the master bedroom, it's very spacious. And yes, it's also nicely decorated as well. In terms of Ritz-Carlton level of furnishing, you have your headboard there, nice shelvings as well. You can even put in a safe inside there as well if you want. But you know what defines, what's the most impressive about the master bedroom is the master bath, my friend. This is where the magic happens. Come in. Over here you have double vanity sink, double vanity mirror, floor to ceiling windows that makes this place really bright. But the best thing, my dear friends, about this bathroom is definitely the bathtub over here. And before we go into the bathtub, you also have high-end fittings as well by Hans Grohe. You also have a sitting area here. So for elderlies, it's very suitable, it's very accessible. A rain shower at the top as well. And this deep bathtub, my dear friends, is facing the Twin Towers. All right, and a very open view as well. Now this is what separates branded residence. It's not just about the brand or the name, but it's about creating spaces that you actually want to use every morning and every night. Now, as I understand, the maintenance fee here is around $220 per square feet. And I do know that some viewers might think that that's a bit expensive. Maybe Irene can share with us, how will you justify that actually?
I think maybe it's not justified, but if you have experienced what branded residence services are, their concierge service and other services that they are providing, then you will realize that actually $220 or $230 is not expensive, but the value they give to you is more than that. For example, here when you arrive, there is a valet service for you and your guests. Upon arrival, like when you are very welcome home, they will call you by the name. For example, if you need a cleaning service, it is just a phone call away. You just need to text the concierge service, they will arrange it for you. I just want to share a story with you.
Sure.
So one of my client, he parked his car here at the car park level. So he only drive the car once a year or once every 2 years. So when I went to check the car condition for him, as expected, he said my car must be very dusty, covered with dust, it's very common. But to my surprise, the car was actually clean.
Oh, okay.
And when I met the security head one day to arrange some work, and I asked him, how can that be, So he shared that when he was doing the rounding at the car park area, he saw the car is very dusty, and he instructed his colleague to clean the car without even the residents ask for that. They said that is actually part of the things that they would do on top of what...
So thoughtful of him.
Yeah, that is just one of it.
Yep.
Like if your unit having any issue, like my clients, they are not living here. Every time when they come back here for holiday, they might find some issue here and there. So you just need to call to the concierge. They will send the technical team to check the situation and give you a report. So it's not like this concierge service offered in most of the luxury condos, where in most time is a security guard stationed there, and they are very helpful too.
Yep.
They will give you a contact for you to contact the respective contractor to carry out the works and things like that.
Delegate someone to do it now.
Yes. So of course, you have been here a few times.
Yep.
Like every day, 4:30, there is a tea session, afternoon
Coffee
tea
here
session.
is fantastic.
Yes,
Really nice.
yes. And
I'd like to add that the lounge area is so quiet, so calm and comfortable, where your business partners or you have interior designers or you have clients or you can actually host them here, and you don't need to bring up to your residence or your unit. So that adds another layer of discretion and also privacy as well. Yes, I do agree.
That's right. And what my clients impress a lot is the friendliness of the staff here. And one of them, they live in Singapore, so every time before they come, she even actually texted the concierge and requested whether they can prepare certain kuih for them, something that they miss about Malaysia. So these are the small gesture that make client feel like home. So it is the same kind of service you expect when you live in a 5-star hotel.
I guess when you arrive here, right, you also want the same high level standard like what you experience in your home country. And you don't need to figure out things, you just come in and everything is all automatically working for you already. Okay, I'm at the pool facilities, and you guys know what? They even offer sunscreen as well for their residents. And behind the pool is actually a tennis court, which is very, very rare. There's only like a handful of properties in KLCC that have a tennis court facility. Now, my dear friends, this home might not make sense for everyone. It's more for people who are looking for legacy, value preservation, a trophy home, or a holiday home as well. It will also make sense if you're already living overseas or you're moving between cities and you want the same high standard kind of living without having too much to think about it. Now, before I end this, of course, I also like to thank Irene as well. For me, she's a very, very experienced agent, have more than 20 years of experience in KL real estate market. I'll put down her link and her profile in my description. And if you'd like to know more about other neighborhoods as well, you can do so. Check out this video, also I'll put down a link in the description as well. You can actually see what's the difference between the lifestyles, right, between all these neighborhoods. And that will help you to avoid choosing the wrong kind of neighborhood as well that affects your lifestyle in the long term. Yep, Kelvin signing out from Ritz-Carlton. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.